Well, you know what they say, 2 strikes and you're out, so 2 lost connections. We're just going to record the rest of this and we'll post it later. Sorry about that. I don't know why the internet kind of sucks here. But it's 2-2 on Chris Bryant here. 2-2 pitch. Grounded foul. We're just saying cancel our internet service, but it's not the internet that I want to cancel, it's the cable. That's what we want to cancel. 2-2 to Bryant in the dirt. And a throw down to third. Dirk was not even close to the base. And it's a full count. Full count pitch. Misses down low. So Bryant on for the 3rd time today, twice via the walk, 1 solo home run.
The catcher.
And look at that one, just threw it straight down, and it misses the zone. So Wilson Contreras bats. Runners at the corners here. Cubs have 1 run in. If you missed any of the action, you can check out the archived streams. There was one that went into the 4th, one that went into the 5th inning, and then that was it. Then I lost the connection once again, and then I said, to heck with it. We'll just record the game and then post that later. So terribly sorry about that one. It's kind of what's starting to happen with these streams, though. We're just getting some shoddy internet. I don't know if it's... I need to stop using the Wi-Fi. That's what I do. I use the Wi-Fi, and that's probably not the best thing. Probably should plug in directly to a source of internet. Maybe that'll be what I do for tomorrow's stream. 1-1 pitch. Misses as well. 2-1. Mike Lauer looking to bounce back. He's had some rough outings as of late. Here's the 2-1. And that one's hit to right. Yelich going back. And he's going to dive and not be able to come up with it. 1 run is in. Here comes the 2nd run. And Contreras is on his way to 3rd, and a bases-clearing triple gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Well, it's just not been Eric Lauer's best stuff. I don't even know how to say it. But I understand trying to get him into the game and trying to get him to work through some stuff, but he's come in these 5th innings and has given up leads, and now the Cubs with a 2-run lead, Anthony Rizzo. And once again, with 2 outs, that is how the Cubs are scoring these runs. Two-out triple by Wilson Contreras, and the Cubs get another run here with a base hit. Anthony Rizzo bats. There's the 1-0, in there for a strike. The 1-1, and that's hit off to the left side, foul. Good play by the ball boy there, playing it off the wall. 1-2. This is out. But once again, kind of talking about how the Brewers, they get off to these early leads but are just not able to keep adding on the runs. Innings 2, 3, and 4, they have struggled to score runs. It's usually in the 6th and 7th they actually get the bats going, which in some cases might be a little too late. Talked about it yesterday. They have not won a game when they've trailed after 7 innings. They've not won a game when they've trailed after 8. Another one foul. And they've only won once when they've trailed after 6 innings. So they are not a team really built right now, it seems, to make late inning comebacks, even with the bullpen they have. A swing and a miss. Lauer gets out of the inning, but the Cubs score 3 runs and regain the lead. After 5 complete, it's the Cubs 4, Milwaukee 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So Ryan Tepera will pitch for the Cubs here.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
And I just realized I didn't put down who pitched when last.
The right fielder.
So that's quite embarrassing. So I can't even tell you the last time he pitched. I can tell you the last time he pitched that wasn't against the Brewers, because that was on Sunday. He got the win. So he got the win in extra innings with 1 inning pitched, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. 2.63 ERA. He's only given up 1 home run, 13 strikeouts to 6 walks. He's facing Christian Yelich here to lead off the 6th inning. First pitch there is a strike, and that was the second pitch. It's 1-1. Trevor McGill and Jeremy Jeffress warming up for the Cubs. I do know Jeffress pitched in yesterday's game. I can tell you that much. I know Dan Winkler pitched. He gave up the runs in the 9th. Yelich hits that one, and that is a fair ball, and that beats the shift. And Yelich is on his way to second, and Schwarber's got it. He's up against the wall. Yelich is a home run away from the cycle. So he got a triple his first at-bat, a single his last at-bat, and now the double. And it is now cycle watch for Christian Yelich, and he will get another shot in the game to hit. Now you just hope that he can do it in a situation that's going to help his team win. And Garcia fouls that one away. 9th double of the season for Christian Yelich. Obviously, Garcia bats 1 for 2 on the day, double and RBI. There's the 0-1. Misses away 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Right down the middle, 1-2. The cycle doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot if you are not helping. It's not going to lead to a team winning. 1-2 to Garcia. Swing and a miss. So Garcia down on strikes for the 2nd straight time. And there's one away.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
Hitting with runners in scoring position still continues to plague this Brewers club. Coming into this series batting .236. And that one's in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Been keeping track of how the team is progressing in some of the key stats after certain points in time. And yesterday, or coming into yesterday's game, it was basically the quarter poll. So after a quarter of the games have been played, and it was 13 games since I had last did one. So then those 13 games, and that one's on the right side and through for a base hit. Yelich is going to hold up at third as the throw comes into home, and that was a good throw by Hayward. Would have been close. So runners at the corners, 1 out, and Jed Jerko has a chance to hit a runner in. Got an RBI single in yesterday's game, and takes one down low. But in the last 13 games, Brewers were 7-6, now 7-7 essentially. 1-0 pitch, and that one's on the ground up the middle, and that's going to be flipped to Baez, and in time for the inning-ending double play. So the Brewers were threatening, but the double play kills any chances. Head to the bottom of the 6th. They trail by 2.
Leading up for the Cubs.
And I guess
The left fielder,
Eric Lauer's going to stay out there.
Schwarber.
He's going to face off against Kyle Schwarber here to lead off the inning. And that one's in there for a strike. The Brewers, from the 3 data points that I basically have, I've got 3 points in time that we're keeping an eye on. Batting .250, .262, back down to .250. Runners in scoring position after 15 games, batting .175. Then it was .232 and now .236. So they've gotten that one improved. That one's in there for a strike. It's 1-2. ERA is the one that's been kind of noticeable as of late. Schwarber hits that one hard through for a base hit. So 2nd time that Schwarber's beaten the shift. He's got his 2nd hit of the game, and it's a leadoff single here in the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian. Happ.
And Ian Happ will bat with the runner on first. That's in there for a strike. Brewers, after 15 games, had a 3.32 team ERA. That's gone up to 3.64 coming into this series. Their rotation was one of the league's best at 3.07. That's now over 4.21. Happ hits that one through for a base hit, and Lauer continues to get hit on, and Kane misplays it, so that's going to be an error on Kane, so not helping the defensive stats there.
Now batting, second base.
Second and third, nobody out.
Perez.
Hernan Perez bats, takes a strike, it's 0-1. So exactly what the Brewers do not need. They have a pitcher that's struggling, and then a misplay in the outfield means extra pressure on Lauer here. Here's the 0-1, and that one's fouled. (0-2), grounded foul again. The bullpen ERA went from 3.52 to 3.04 and back down up to 3.22, so that has improved a little from the first kind of check-in. Check swing didn't go around, 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Hit to right, and Yelich is there. There's going to be a play at the plate. Here comes the throw, and it's going to be cut off by Braun, and the Cubs add on to the lead. It's 5-2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ryan Tepera.
So Perez gets the job done, driving in the run at third. And kind of set up by the error by Kane.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs.
Gonna have a pinch hitter here. It's gonna be Nico Hoerner. He's batting .235 with 1 RBI on the season. He's got a runner at third with 1 out. And that one misses, 1-0. Pitch, missing 2-0. If you look at the fielding percentage, they've hovered right around the .990 mark, but towards the bottom of the league for most of the season. That one's in there for a strike, 2-1. Walks, they've been pretty steady. Middle of the league for home runs as well. 2-1 pitch. That one's grounded over to Braun. Braun's going to hold at third. They take the out at first, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Top of the order now for the Cubs, and Javier Baez, 0 for 3 on the game. Hits that one foul. (0-1) from Lauer, and that one's belted to left, and if it's fair, it's gone, and that is just foul, it looks like. So Lauer served one up there, and Baez hits a loud strike. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one's hit right at Keston Hiura, and the side is retired. But the Cubs add on to the lead. We head to the 7th. Brewers trail by 3.
Your attention, please.
Jeremy Jeffress is in there for the 7th inning. Pitched in yesterday's game, went 1 inning, did not give up a run. See the 2-1 record, 3.04 ERA, 20 strikeouts to 10 walks. It's been a great story for these Cubs. Had a rough season last year with the Brewers, was designated for assignment at one point. Then signed with the Cubs in the offseason. was an integral part to the Brewers' 2018 season. He was the closer for those Brewers. Josh Hader was more of a late inning setup man. And Jeffress was the one closing out games for the Crew. Faces off against Manny Pena, his old battery mate. And Pena swings and misses. That's a good drop on the knuckle curve. It's 1-1. And another one misses inside, 2-1. Brewers trying to avoid their third straight loss. That's the longest losing streak they've had on the season. And that was foul. Now, the longest losing streak was 3 games. It was the last 3 games of their series with the Mets at Miller Park. So trying to avoid that losing streak number. And a swing and a miss by Pena. Can't keep up with the fastball. There's one away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia bats with 1 out here in the 7th. And hits that one to shallow center. Happ running in. And he's got it on the run for the 2nd out. So 2 quick outs by Jeremy Jeffress.
Now batting.
And he comes up the pitcher spot. So we'll see who Craig Counsell goes to in this situation.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And it looks like it's going to be Omar Narvaez with a piece of lumber.
For the Brewers.
He's going to come up to bat. Batting 272 on the year. 8 home runs. Oh, no, that's Garcia. Batting 299, so first time in a long time he's been below the 300 mark. And that's in there for a strike. It's 0-1. 4 home runs, 18 RBIs. He's got 13 doubles. There's the 0-1. Another one catches the top of the zone. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Narvaez is down on 3 straight pitches. Jeffress gets 2 in the inning, and he sets the Brewers down in order here in the 7th. We've hit the stretch. Cubs lead 5-2.
Your attention, please.
So David Phelps now pitches in the 7th inning, his 25th game of the season. Has a 2-0 record. 11 strikeouts to 7 walks. Pitching a lot in the 8th inning, kind of a setup man for Josh Hader.
Jason Hayward.
They'll face Hayward, Bryant, and Contreras here in the 7th inning. And that one's a fly ball to Lorenzo Cain. Plenty of room for him. Arcia's already asking for the cutoff, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, the Brewers, a quick recap here. Brewers got on the board first in the 1st inning, scoring 2 runs. A RBI triple from Christian Yelich, an RBI double from Avisail Garcia. And then, speak of the devil, Chris Bryant in the 1st gets the Cubs on the board with a solo home run to center. Make it a 2-1 lead. But the Cubs would answer back in the 5th inning. They'd score 2 runs there. They'd score 3 in the 5th inning to take a 4-2 lead, and then they'd add on a 5th last inning with the Hernan Perez sacrifice fly. Chris Bryant, 2 walks to accompany his solo home run in the 1st. Here's the 0-2, and that one's popped straight back for Manny Pena. And he's going to make a little underhand catch, and there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So we'll take a look at where that pitch is and how Bryant hit it straight up in the air. As you can see, kind of up and in the hands, and he hits right on the bottom of that baseball. And there's 2 away here. Wilson Contreras, who had the 2-run triple in the 5th, part of that 3-run inning. And that one's in there for a strike. Top of the order coming up for the Brewers. See if they can get something going here. Braun has it. He fires it to Phelps, who takes the ball to first base, and the side is retired. So good job by Phelps. 3 up, 3 down here in the 7th. Head to the 8th. Brewers trail by 3.
Your attention, please.
Rowan Wick is now the pitcher for the Cubs.
Number 50.
0-run record, 3.75 ERA, 20 strikeouts to 9 walks. Has given up 3 home runs. Last pitched on Sunday, where he went an inning, gave up a hit, 1 walk, and struck out 2. Top of the order here for the Brewers, it's Lorenzo Cain, who walked in the first inning, scored on the Yelich home triple. And 0 for 2, his other at-bats. Brewers trail by 3 here in the 8th. First pitch to Cain is a drive to left. Schwarber racing back. He's at the wall. He looks up, and that one's out of here. So Lorenzo Cain with his 3rd home run of the season, and it's a 5-3 game here. And there is a throw it back chant I can hear in my ear, which is what, that's very interesting. That's a kind of a cool little touch. I don't think I'd ever would have heard that unless I was wearing the earphones. But Lorenzo Cain takes the first pitch from Wick and drives it into the bleachers. And the Brewers now trail by 2, and Keston Hiura bats.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Takes one down low. Hiura struck out 3 times on the game. So the 2 spot not necessarily working out great for him here. Here's the 1-0. Misses away, 2-0. Kind of trying to see what he can do. Not hitting for power, but hitting for very good average. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike. See, the Reds have already lost tonight against the Marlins. If the Brewers can find a way to come back and win this one, can gain some ground on their NL Central foes. 2-1 pitch. This is inside. 3-1. Christian Yelich, who's a home run away from the cycle, is on deck. And you'd love to see him batting with a runner on base, getting that cycle and tying this game up. Yeah, huge momentum boost for this Brewers team. 3-1 pitch. That one's fouled off. Good close pitch there, and Hiura was able to put some good wood on it, but fouls it off. 3-2 pitch. Misses down, so Hiura's on with a walk. And Christian Yelich will bat a cycle, a home run away from the cycle. Hit a runner on first base, so a triple, double, single. Let's see what he can do here. First pitch from Wick. Curveball in there, 0-1, and that would have been a good one to drive into the seats. Just a little bit inside, though. And Yelich being patient, seeing the ball well, and seeing that Hiura having trouble, or Wick having trouble throwing strikes to Hiura. Here's the 0-1, and hits that one to left. Schwarber took a weird route, going back still, and that's out of here! Christian Yelich has hit for the cycle, his 3rd career cycle, and this game is tied up. Well, it was very hard to tell if that one was going to get out of here or not, but Schwarber looked like he was coming in first and then started going back. Kind of looks like how I go after a outfield fly ball. And just like that, this game is tied up. Rowan Wick does not record an out, and Craig Kimbrell is on to pitch. How about that one, folks? Christian Yelich. I think that 3 spot is going to work out well for him. His 14th home run of the season. He hits for the cycle. And we have a brand new ball game here. Nobody out here in the 8th. And Garcia just missing that one. It's 0-1. Christian Yelich hitting his 3rd career cycle, this time against the Cubs. Garcia swings and misses. 2nd home run of the inning. Lorenzo Cain led off the inning with a home run. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In front of that one and pulls it foul. Well, we have a thing in our house when we're watching Packer games or Brewer games. If we can get the dog to be with us, we think that's good luck. And ever since our Corgi has been in my lap, it's a lucky Corgi. And the Brewers have been playing very well. So there's something about having a Corgi in your lap. Your favorite sports teams perform better. So if that isn't an endorsement to go out and get a Corgi, I don't know what is. Here's the 1-2 to Garcia. Misses away, 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Foul though as well. Garcia hanging in there tough. The 2-2. Hit foul. Heads up in that Brewers dugout. Looks like Brian Brown was trying to catch that one before it hit the top of the dugout. Wasn't able to pull it off. 2-2 pitch. Misses away. So Kimbrel is going to throw his 10th pitch this at bat. Brewers scoring 3 runs here in the 8th. Getting a home run from Lorenzo Cain, a walk from here, and the 2-run homer to complete the cycle. Garcia rolls over on that one. It's Bryant making the play, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Braun.
Brings up Ryan Braun here with 1 out. Tie game here in the 8th. So a Cubs team that has not given up a lot of home runs this year gives up 2 home runs in the inning. One misses, 1-0. I don't know if I have some Dorito dust still on my fingers from maybe got some Subway earlier today, or what's going on, but my dog really is trying to make sure that there's no more flavor crystals left on my hand. What can you do? Ryan Braun is up there, 2-0 count. Kimbrel just battled with Garcia in his first batter. It's a good pitch there to Braun. Change up right at the knees, and he swings through it. It's 2-1. Two-one pitch up in the zone. 3-1. Jerko is on deck. Braun looking to keep this hot inning alive. 3-1 misses, and that's ball 4. The Brewers have another base runner here on in the 8th. So a 1-out walk from Kimbrel. Already thrown 15 pitches. He's got Jed Jerko to face now. Has to face
your attention, please.
Jed Jerko. Tyrone Taylor comes into the game as a pinch runner.
Number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
And it's going to be Jed Jerko now batting. 0 for 3 on the day. Check with Taylor over at first. He is a threat to run over there. Has 2 stolen bases on the season. Another check. In there safely. Jerko can hit one to the gap. Tyrone Taylor can easily score from first. Saw the speed rating. That's another one that misses. So Kimbrel having trouble finding the zone here. He did pitch in yesterday's game, so you wonder if maybe there is A little bit of fatigue factor going on here. Here's the 1-0. And that one misses. Jerko thought about turning on it, but thought otherwise. It's 2-0. Kimbrough comes set. Check with Taylor. Here's the 2-0. Way inside. And 3 straight to Jed Jerko. Manny Pena on deck, and what a redemption story that would be. Pena can bat with some runners on and a chance to give his team the lead. 3-0 from Kimbrough. Right down the chute, 3-1.
Your attention, please. Pinch running at first for the Brewers. Number 15, Tyrone.
They just made another announcement about Tyrone Taylor being the pinch runner, so maybe the PA announcer thought we forgot about it, but I did not. 3-1 to Jerko. Swing and a miss. Bottom falls out of that changeup. I guess that was the knuckle curve. It's 3-2. Full count pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to left, and that is caught by Schwarber. Sinking line drive, and Schwarber is able to track it down. There's 2 away.
The catcher, number 9, Manny.
Another pitch hit right on the screws.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And that's going to do it for Craig Kimbrough. Threw a lot of pitches just to those 3 batters.
Number 56.
And he's going to make way for Kyle Ryan. 3-1 record. Blown 2 saves. 1.66 ERA. 19 strikes to 5 walks. So you know you can control the zone. Last time he pitched that wasn't against the Brewers was on Sunday. Went an inning, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. And Tyrone Taylor was going. They had the pitch out at the right time, and that will do it for the Brewers here in the 8th. But they tie it up. Christian Yelich completes the cycle. It's 5-5 as we head to the bottom of the 8th. And JP Fireeisen is going to get the ball here in the bottom of the 8th. 4-2 record, 27 innings pitched. Justin Smoke is going to go into play first base.
Number 12, Justin.
With Jed Jerko already over at third base.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And faces off against Anthony Rizzo, misses down low. It's 1-0. 4th time that Fireeisen has made an appearance against the Cubs this season. 1-1 record. Both of those came in the first 2 games of the season. It's gone 2 total innings. Giving up just 1 run. That was in that loss he took in game number 2 of the season. Starts off Rizzo with 2 balls. The 2-0. Another one misses. So the Brewers coming back in the 8th inning, tie it up. And giving up a leadoff walk here would not be a great way to build off of that momentum. Put all that work to make the comeback. Let's go out there and win it now. Here's the 3-0. Right down the middle, it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch misses, and it's a walk to Rizzo to start out the 8th. So go ahead run now on first base.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
Brings up Kyle Schwarber, who has 2 hits on the game. Both of them hard hit singles, beating the shift. That's Claudio Corbin Burns warming up for the crew. First pitch to Schwarber is in there for a strike. See the now in person, Burns and Claudio warming up. Check of the runner. Here's the pitch. Another one catches the zone. 0-2. Good job by Fireisen bouncing back. He seems to do that a lot. He hasn't worked a lot of clean innings. Usually has to put a guy on base to feel more at ease, I guess. Here's the 0-2. That one misses away. 1-2. Fireisen did pitch in yesterday's game. I do remember that because I commented on how glistening his sweat makes him look. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Schwarber's down on strikes, and there's one away.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
Comes up Ian Happ. He singled his last at-bat, then made his way to second on an error.
Nope, that's a ball.
By Kane in center field. First pitch to him misses. He's batting .346, and that is not because he isn't playing a lot. He's played in 32 games, 33 games now, and takes another ball. It's 2-0. Prez, then the pitcher spot due up for the Cubs. Go-ahead run at first base. We're tied at 5. Brewers score 3 in the 8th. Yelich completed the cycle, and there's a double play chance. Arcia to Hira to Smoke. There's the double play. So a leadoff walk is erased by the inning-ending double play, and Fireisen works a scoreless 8th. We head to the 9th. We're tied up at 5. Manny Pena definitely does not have a single because he's 0 for 3, so I don't know how they figure that one out. Must be a weird thing when a guy gets thrown out. But he was batting when Tyrone Taylor was thrown out trying to steal second base. Pena takes one in the dirt. It's 1-0. Trevor McGill, Dan Winkler warming up for the Cubs. 9th inning here. Brewers came back from a 3-run deficit in the 8th. Get a solo home run from Lorenzo Cain and a 2-run homer from Christian Yelich. And that home run gave Christian Yelich the cycle for the day. Baez is there for the pop-up, and there's one away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia now bats with one away here. Facing against Kyle Ryan, who's out there for his 2nd inning of work. And Arcia was on that one, but hits a foul. This is just a recording. This did not get streamed live. Had some internet connection issues, but you can check out those other streams if you want to see what happened earlier in the game. And this is 1-1. I know. My dog is disappointed that the internet doesn't work well enough to do the streams. The 1-1 just outside, 2-1. Pitcher spot due up for the Brewers. And a few options off the bench they can go to. Ben Gamel, Eric Sogard. That one's fouled off. Who knows? Maybe even give Brett Anderson a chance. He's been a good hitting pitcher this year for the Crew. He's got a 2-game hitting streak. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Tied him up on the fastball inside. A little cutter action. There's 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, J.P. Fireisen. Your attention, please.
And it will be Ben Gamel
For the Brewers,
who's going to pinch hit
Number
in the situation 16, for Craig Counsell's team.
Gamel.
2 outs here in the 9th. It's going to be a last at-bat victory for one of these 2 teams. Here's the pitch, and that one's hit to right. Hayward going back, but he's got room for it, and he's got it in his glove to end the inning. So we head to the bottom of the 9th. Brewers are going to try to force extra innings for the 2nd straight night. See what happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 39, Corbin Burns.
Corbin Burns is on to pitch. Pitched in yesterday's game, went 1 inning. Pitched a
Leading
pretty
off
quick
for the Cubs,
ninth inning, actually.
the
So
second
same
baseman.
situation.
Erga.
And Josh
Perez.
Hader warming up. He gave up the 3-run homer in yesterday's game in the 10th inning, took the loss. It's going to be Perez, the pitcher spot, then Javier Baez coming up. Here's the 0-1. And that one misses. Going to the same spot, trying to work that area of the zone. It's 1-1. And there's a swing and a miss. Good little downward action on the curveball. It's 1-2. My Dog's trying to rally the Brewers here in the 9th. He is very angry about something happening in the corner. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Tied him up. And there's one away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Ryan. Your attention, please.
All right, so we'll see who
He's hitting for the Cubs.
Cubs go to off the bench
Number
here.
5,
It is Albert Almora, who is 1 for 2 in yesterday's game. And the first pitch to him is he's going to try to bunt his way on. That's a good bunt on the line. And Burns is going to throw it, and that's a way high throw. It's going to get in the outfield, and Almora gets to second. Now he's heading to third. Here comes the throw from Hira. And the Cubs are going to get a runner to third on 2 errors by the Brewers.
The batter, number 9.
A throwing error by Burns, a misplay by Hira. And the winning run is now 90 feet away for the Cubs. So a base hit, 2 errors. I think that was going to be. I just have a feeling he was going to beat that throw out anyway. But still, just throwing it around. Best thing to do there is just put it in your pocket. And Javier Baez can win this one with a base hit. See how Burns wants to approach this one. Here's the 1-0, right down the middle. Good changeup, it's a swing and a miss. Not going to get away with that one too often. Here's the 1-1. Dropped it in there again. It's 1-2. Hayward's on deck. Chris Bryant is in the hole, trying to get this game to the 10th inning. Burns going to do a fake throw over to third, or at least act like he's going to throw over there. Not even close to being on the rubber. Check of Almora. Here's the 1-2. Just outside, 2-2. Walking Baez does not hurt you right here. You can put him on first, set up the double play ball. Here's the 2-2 in the dirt, full count. Junior Druthers probably want to face Jason Hayward with the double play option. Full count pitch, hit to the right side. Just missed that pitch. It's full count. (3-2). And that one's up the middle, and the Cubs have won this one in the bottom of the 9th. Well, 2 big errors by the Brewers on the same play do them in tonight, and we haven't seen errors like that cost them any games so far this season, but it costs them tonight. They make a valiant comeback. They get a cycle from Christian Yelich, but Javier Baez with the base hit scores Almora, and the Brewers have lost 3 straight. That ties their longest losing streak of the season. So another tough loss for the Brewers. 2nd straight walk-off win against the Brewers the Cubs have. Their 3rd straight walk-off win in general. They got a walk-off win in extra innings against the Nationals on Sunday. And they're going to give Chris Bryant the Gatorade bath that doesn't stick to him at all. He looks like it just flipped right through him. And if the Brewers win this one, you know it'd be Christian Yelich because he hit for the cycle, but it's going to be Chris Bryant. So there you go. When you win the game, you get to have the player of the game. That's how it works. So the Brewers fall 4 games behind the Cubs in the division. They lose this one 6-5. We'll be back tomorrow night for Game 3, the final of this series. We're going to try to avoid the sweep. It's going to be Brent Suter getting his first start in the rotation, and he's going to face off against Alec Mills. So that'll be at 7 p.m. tomorrow
Here now
night.
is the
Thank you
final
guys
line
so
score
much for
tonight.
joining us.
First for the
Hope to
victorious
see you
Chicago
there.
Cubs.
Have a good night, everyone.
6 runs, 8 hits.